Hello everyone, it's Cassie and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another TBR video. I'm gonna say what I say every month. I can't believe it's May. I am crying internally about how fast this year is going by. Don't mind me spiraling over here, but it's a fun time. With a new month comes my favorite video, so I can't complain too much. So I'm here today to play my TBR game. And I think hopefully it'll be a good one. When I'm filming this, it's April 25th. I don't know if I'm gonna finish my TBR. To be honest, I have no clue. I'm halfway through one book and have a full book left, but the book that I have completely left, I think I can read pretty fast and I'll want to read pretty fast. So I don't know if I should give myself a punishment this month because I feel like I'm gonna finish it. So I'm not gonna give myself a punishment, but let's make a deal. If I fail this month, I will put a punishment on my June TBR to keep it fair. So we're gonna start with 4 rolls. So if you've never seen my TBR game before, it's pretty self-explanatory. I roll 1 die to pick the number across, 1 for the number down. Where they meet in the middle, that is a prompt that I will use. And if I hit doubles, then that means I need to add an extra book. My double prompts stay on the board because they're easier ones, and then the other ones get switched out. I have a pile of books here that I want to get onto my TBR, but I actually really want to read mostly mystery in May. I want to do like a mystery May. Or at least like the subplot of a book is mystery. That's the goal, but we'll see what my prompts allow me to do. We should just get into it and waste no more time. Okay, 6 across and 6 down. I always get this, so we'll have 5 rolls for sure. I feel like whenever I get a 6 first, I always get double 6s. I don't know. If you go back and look at like past TBR videos, I feel like that would be the case 90% of the time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, at least it's nice to me. I got the prompt audiobook, so that'll be super easy. For this one, I'm gonna go with one I got my hold in at the library, which is Vera Wong's Guide to Snooping on a Dead Man, I think. This is the second book to the Vera Wong series. The first one was Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers. The titles are so long that I'm like, what? But the second one, it's basically about this old lady who does not mind her own business. I actually don't know what this one's about. Vera comes across a distressed young woman who is obviously in need of her kindly guidance. The young woman is looking for a missing friend. Fortunately, while cat-sitting at Tilly and Selena's, Vera finds a treasure, Selena's briefcase. Selena is a police officer. Inside is a file about a death of an influencer who happens to be the friend that the young woman was looking for. Online, Xander had a parade of private jets, fabulous parties and socialites, and a career as a social media influencer. The only problem is after his body is fished out of Mission Bay, the police can't seem to actually identify him. Who is Xander Lin? Nobody knows. Every contact is a dead end. Everybody claims not to know him, not even his parents. Vera is determined to solve Xander's murder. After all, doing so would surely be a big favor to Selena, and there is nothing she wouldn't do for her future daughter-in-law. I believe that one was released in April. I'll get a new release right off the list and continue to be caught up in the series right away, which is really helpful. It's just a very cozy mystery, so that's a good first one to get on the TBR. And to roll 2 out of 5 now. Okay, let's see. 1 across, 3 down. So 1, 1, 2, 3. This is actually great. It is self-destruct. My self-destruct list, which is a video, I'll link it down below. I did it in, I think, July last year, so my self-destruct destructs in July, and I don't think I've read anything off that list If I have, it's been one or two things. So let's check that out. I have been thinking about that list lately and I don't remember what's on it, and I kept saying, the prompt is blurbed, and I kept thinking and saying that I need to read them, or I need to do a vlog where I read them or something. So I actually don't have to unhaul so many. So let me see what's on that list and decide what I want to read. There's actually quite a few books on there that I want to read. I'm looking at my list. I have 10 books on there. I've only read 3 of them. So now it would be 4. We're getting to halfway, but I picked Never Have I Ever by Jocelyn Jackson. I keep thinking about reading this book and then I never put on a TBR, so it's kind of perfect. I think this is kind of more of a domestic thriller where this girl comes into town who's really alluring, I guess, and she lures this book club that includes our main character Amy into playing a game of Never Have I Ever and spilling a bunch of secrets. Her name's Angelica, seems to know about Amy in a way that she shouldn't. Angelica tells Amy that if she doesn't give her what she wants, what she deserves, she'll make Amy pay for her sins. Amy must beat the devil at her own clever game at matching wits with Angelica in an escalating war of hidden pasts and unearthed secrets. Domestic mystery, and I know I can get the audiobook for this one as well. I've had this on my TBR since I think 2021 or 2020, so it is about time that I finally read it. That's also why it was on my self-destruct list, so this is perfect. Get one off of my TBR that has been staring at me for years. Roll number 3 of 5 so far. Okay. 2 across and 5 down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, book in a series, which is good. We love continuing series. Which one should I pick though? Because I have so many series that I can continue on in. I really struggled with this, and I'm still kind of struggling with it because I want to pick something else, but the responsible pick for me is The Enforcer by Avery Keelan. This is a start to a series. The reason it's responsible because I need to read this for a vlog, and this is the last book that I need for that vlog. I finished the other books in March, so I need to read this so I can finally post a vlog. It's a second chance romance about a top defensive enforcer named Nash at Lakeside University. I don't know if it says our female main character's name, but they broke up, and then she's assigned to complete her senior athletic training internship with his team and is forced to work closely with the only guy she's ever loved. There's a strict no fraternization policy between trainers and their athletes. Problem is our chemistry is hotter than ever, and he's determined to make me give him another chance. I want to read this, but there's other series that I'm more interested in at the moment, but this will be the smarter move and my channel, so we're gonna be reading this one. I forgot to replace it, so let's do that quickly. Book I've had for a long time, aka most of my books. Okay, now book number 4 out of 5. Okay, 2 across, 3 down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Friend group is the prompt. You know how I said I have a pile of books here that I need to put on this TBR? I have not put a single one, and I'm not putting one on for this one because it doesn't work for that one either. Let's replace this one and then I will go find a book. So, reminds me of a favorite show or movie. This kind of works out from the last prompt. While I'm not picking the same book I thought I would pick, I've really just been wanting to read a YA mystery. Like, I've been really in the mood. I bought a bunch in March and I've just been itching to get to them. And so I was gonna put a YA mystery series on for the last one, but this one I'm just gonna do a standalone. This one is The Bitter End by Alexa Dawn. This is about a group of friends who go up to this mountain. Each person has their own trope, of course, and not all of them make it out of this storm alive. So don't want to know too much, but really the description just talks about each of their tropes. And 8 teens, 1 blizzard, 0 exits, and a killer on the loose. So this sounds right up my alley. Kind of a more summer or winter read, and we're going right into summer, but I don't really care. I'm really excited for this one, and I'm glad I got my mystery on my TBR, because I keep wanting to go off of my TBR to read one. So now if I read it, it works out because it's on my TBR too. And I've read, I think, just The Ivies by that author, and I liked that one, so hopefully I'll like this one as well. Let's go into the 5th and final roll. Since this is already an extra roll, if I get doubles, they don't count. 6 across again, and 2 down. Not that it really mattered, like I said, but I was scared for a second that I was gonna get double 6s again. So 6 across, 2 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. Plants or greenery on the cover, and actually that works perfectly. I can put one of the books from my pile on the TBR finally. This one I'm gonna go with The Mother-in-Law by Sally Hepworth. I have to read this one for a vlog as well as The Enforcer, so that was why it was on my pile. And this is another one I think I've had since 2021. I honestly might have bought it in the same purchase as the Never Have I Ever one, because they're both from the book outlet. Our main character, Lucy, doesn't get along with her mother-in-law, Diana. She's always nice on the outside, Diana is, but has kept Lucy at arm's length despite her desperate attempts to win her over. Everyone else sees Diana as amazing, but Lucy sees it's not all peachy keen there. That was 5 years ago, but now the mother-in-law is dead, found with a suicide note saying that she is killing herself because she is riddled with cancer. But when the autopsy is done, there's no cancer. Instead, they find evidence of poison and suffocation. So now they're trying to figure out who would have killed this perfect Diana. Another domestic mystery, and I'm excited to get to this one after all these years. Some old books, some new books, and some books that have been around for like a year. That's a good... and a library book, so it's very well rounded. Finally, we'll replace that with mystery thriller. We got these, and Dear Wong is the other book. So 5 books, and they're all, most of them are mystery. I did get my goal, just this one romance. I'll have to be reading some other books throughout the month as well, but these are the most important, and they're mostly mysteries. So I'm proud of that. I will also be taking part in Escape the Readathon, put on by Lexi from Books with Lexi. I will link her announcement video down below. I enjoy her readathon, so I'm happy to take part in it again this year. That's it for my May TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. Both those mean the absolute world to me and really help me out. Let me know down below what you'll be reading in May, and if you're taking part in any readathons or anything. And if you've read the books that I am going to be reading in May, let me know what you thought of them, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!